other door.
Leslie. Leslie
No,
on
she was
us.
talking about the Baker twins and she was talking about my genes. They said the Baker twins' mom did a big thing on how coach kills a season and stuff because the Baker they only have 10 girls out at IU and lost their national championship.
He doesn't hold anything back.
I'm gonna run down this way. But that was 40 years ago. They were my favorite rock. They were my favorite rock.
Maybe it'll work tonight. It wasn't working the other night.
Not anymore.
We had him in Russian
I had him in high school. 89, 90, 91. I like it back then.
Good.
I just forgot it. I used to me and Chuck and all that were sitting here.
I walked in and Chuck goes, "Game's over." I'm like, "No, it's not. You can play at 6."
Ashley goes, Chrissy must not be coming. She must have taken him around.
No, I've been busy. Cousin had to make me go to the grocery store.
They went to get not the announcer, broadcaster.
I mean, you don't want to hear us talk.
No, I sat here so that they could hear your aunt say what the fuck is
I sent you a message
that's
saying,
Bobby!
I sent you a message saying, I'm coming to the game. Are you?
I don't even know what my phone is.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
For tonight?
Telling her I was actually coming.
Christy must have took her off, and I said, no, she told me she's coming.
I said, even their warm-up
Obviously. Yeah, Brian, you're off. All our uniforms, so everybody else here is on the same one, so they're all moving.
I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be calm tonight. She goes, "You're sitting right there." I'm like, "I'll be calm tonight." I'm like, "Oh, Robin's not." Are you reading about all the stuff I wrote now?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything criminal. Do you know what I mean?
It was an end.
Yeah.
No, I
But
read
I know I get so many men's cards, but I need to not. Same age as Preston. So I graduated this last year.
that guy killed. Did they go on it or did he have a girlfriend?
Yeah, the girl, both of them have girlfriends on them. Yeah.
Okay, the girlfriend that killed Brady was on one of them. Yeah, Newman. So Jada Newman. She helped coach his hockey.
I mean, no matter what, it's just a tragic background. They had to walk the jury out the back and everything today. Because it was like standing room all, like, there were people standing all in front of the doors and stuff. And I just happened to be coming back from the bathroom that was on my floor. And Chuck the door open, mouthed, and then went and slammed the door, and I went in, and I'm red like the one from the one.
By her posted 6 times.
I know I shouldn't.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening. Welcome to Fennimore High School. Rob Spangler bringing you high school girls hoops. Non-conference action early in the season. The Fennimore Golden Eagles hosting the Belmont Braves. This is Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage, presented by Cuba City Kieler and Darlington Family Dental, along with Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Well, it's early in the season, but Fennimore does have one game under their belt. A W they got on Tuesday night, which is the first night you're allowed to play in the state of Wisconsin. They knocked off another Six Rivers Conference foe, the Highland Cardinals, by a score of 37-34. Belmont hasn't had a chance yet to get a game under their belt, but we shall see how this one unfolds. Early season basketball usually means turnovers and maybe lower shooting percentages, but I think these are two grinded out type teams, so we should have a pretty good matchup this evening for you. Welcome to the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Well, we can get this one off the list, our Russell Law Office's injury report. It's brought to you by Russell Law Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help get you the compensation you deserve. Visit russellawwi.com. And I guess good news, since it's game one of the season, these two teams come in healthy. So we are good to go, all systems go. And we'll continue our pregame show next. We're going to actually take a look around the horn at our other Queen Bee family of stations, because we have two other girls basketball games tonight on the air. And, of course, there was a state championship football game earlier this afternoon. We'll recap that and more coming up next on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show here on Super Hits 106 KIYX, Sageville, Dubuque, and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame one.
Hello, Ben here from Darlington Family Dental. Your smile is as important to us as it is to you. Give us a call and schedule a consultation to figure out if clear aligners might be right for you. The consultation is free. Zero interest financing is available. This solution for your smile might be more cost-effective than you think. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Hi, this is Will Dunson with Dubuque Mattress. Why is a Dubuque Mattress customer a customer for life? It's simple. At Dubuque Mattress, the customer is number one. Period. The customer's happiness is the most important thing. If there is anything I can do to help you sleep better, I will. Whether it's while you're looking at a new mattress, 6 months later, or 10 years after you've purchased from us, you are still number one.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time. Shop Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena Square off Highway 20. Find all your grocery, deli, and bakery needs, plus specialty cakes and weekly sales. Get cuts to order from the meat department, including fresh-cut Angus beef. Tammy's Piggly Wiggly also has you covered with party trays. And check out the best selection of local wines and craft beers around. Look for the weekly flyer online at shopthepig.com. Then head to Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to our uproarious new comedy. Tired of performing A Christmas Carol year after year, 3 actors decide instead to perform every Christmas story ever told, plus traditions from around the world and every carol ever sung. Don't miss Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and then some, December 5th to the 21st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net. Sponsored by Green State Credit Union.
Pre-game 1.
Welcome back to Fennimore High School, Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage. High school girls hoops, Belmont at Fennimore in non-conference play. By the way, our pregame show brought to you by Raleigh Cheese at the intersections of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. We're coming to you from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House and Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture is in downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. For what's sure to be the best seat in your house, visit Ayers Furniture and AyersFurniture.com. Let's take a look around the horn at our other Queen Bee family of stations tonight. We have 3 girls basketball games. Of course, this one, Belmont at Fennimore, non-conference, here on Super Hits 106. And also, you can watch it on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster is up at Wazeeka Steuben tonight after a really impressive Game 1 win at Mineral Point on Tuesday. I was there for that one, and holy cow, a blowout win for Lancaster, and their freshman phenom, Lexi Olmstead, dropped 30 points at her high school debut. So Lancaster, I think, a team to watch. I know it's early, but dang, what a debut. And they'll be up at Wazeeka Steuben, who has been a very good team the last several years. So that should be a good contest. And then we've got, speaking of Mineral Point, they dropped their first one. They're at Platteville, who also had a big win opening night on Tuesday over Barneveld. And that was an impressive win for the Platteville Hillmen. So Mineral Point at Platteville, that's on Extreme 107.1 tonight. Lancaster at Wazeeka Steuben is on 97.7 Country, and also our Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the Division VI state championship game and your new state champions, 30 years in the making. The Darlington Redbirds knock off Edgar, the Wildcats, in the D6 state championship game. It's been 30 years since their last state championship. Way to go, Darlington Redbirds. You made Southwest Wisconsin proud, no doubt about it. Looking at the schedule now, tomorrow we have another girls basketball game. That's on 97.7 Country WGLR. Benton is at Boscobel. We also have Badger men's basketball. They take on BYU in the Bad Boy Mower Series at 2:30 in the afternoon. That'll be on AM 1590 WPBL, ESPN Radio. And then the Badgers football team plays Illinois at home, their final home game at Camp Randall this season on Saturday. That's a 6:30 kickoff, 4:30 pregame in the afternoon on 97.7 Country WGLR. Badgers have been playing better as of late. I mean, they still did get kind of blown out by Indiana, but hey, 31-7 to Indiana. Indiana, the number 2 team in the country. That's not respectable, but better than it was earlier in the season for the Badgers. Let's put it that way, right? Trying to be optimistic. So, I'm saying they got a chance against Illinois. We'll see. If they beat Illinois, Bob Mittendorf is going to be furious. So let's hope they beat Illinois. We love you, Bob. We love you, Bob. He's, of course, our Queen Bee Radio farm director. All right, we'll take another timeout, wrap up our Raleigh Cheese pregame show. It is again Belmont at Fennimore, non-conference girls basketball. Back after this here on Super Hits 106 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2. Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton has unique team treasures. They have over 25,000 signed sports cards, plus autographed photos, bobbleheads, caps, signed baseballs, and more. That's Steve Schmidt's Sports Treasures Plus in Stoughton.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to our uproarious new comedy. Tired of performing A Christmas Carol year after year, 3 actors decide instead to perform every Christmas story ever told, plus traditions from around the world and every carol ever sung. Don't miss Every Christmas Story Ever Told, and then some, December 5th to the 21st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net. Sponsored by Green State Credit Union.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports on Queen Bee Radio is presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental, and by Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Check out our upcoming schedule at am1590wpvl.com.
Pre-game 2.
Good evening. Welcome back to our Queen Bee Radio broadcast booth. It's the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House. Rob Spangler live from Fennimore tonight here on Super Hits 106 and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Fennimore Golden Eagles hosting the Belmont Braves. This is the first game of the year for the Belmont Braves, and let's take a look at their starting lineup. It's brought to you by our friends at Fuller's Milker Center in Lancaster and Richland Center. Starters for the Belmont Braves. Number 2, Brittany Taylor, a 5'5" junior.
And a 5'8" junior, number 14, Jalen Leitzinger.
Also starting for Belmont, number 3, Carson Raymaker, a 5'9" junior. Number 4, Lexi Rickers, she is a 5'6" junior. Number 12, Zoe Wading, a 5'5" freshman. And number 14, Jalen Leitzinger, a 5'5" junior. That's a starting 5 for Belmont. Head coach is Kayleen McGettigan. And now let's take a look at the starters. For the host Fennimore Golden Eagles, number 1, Briley Zink, a 5'6" junior. Number 4, Peyton Landusky, she's a 5'9" senior. Number 5, Kylie Cole, a 5'10" junior. Number 11, Kate Kenny, she's a 5'8" junior. Number 12, Brooklyn Ritchie, a 5'10" junior. That's the starting lineup brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See their complete hygiene line, options for your brand new dairy setup or parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster Richland Center and at FullersMilkerCenter.com. We take you to center court for the opening tip. It's won by Fennimore, and controlling is Briley Zink, takes it right to the rack but misses. The rebound is boarded up by Belmont's Carson Raymaker. Quick outlet pass to Brittany Taylor on the left wing. Into the corner now. It is Zoe Wadig. Back out to Lexi Rickers, has the ball stolen away by Zink. Zink now facing a double team. Stepped on the end line. And that will be a turnover on Fennimore. So Belmont basketball the other way. Brittany Taylor bringing it up for the Braves. Scoreless early, 17:34 to play. First half. Belmont at Fennimore, non-conference girls hoops. Leitzinger swings it over the left wing to Carson Raymaker of Belmont. Colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. And Belmont in their all-black road uniforms with white lettering, orange striping around the lettering, but you can't see the orange much, not a lot of orange. And for Fennimore, they're in their white home uniforms with the maroon trim and also gold trim. And there's a floater by Jalen Leitzinger, who scores the first bucket of the game from the right wing. It's 2-0. Belmont up, 16:53 to play. Fennimore quickly up the floor. Lindusky lost the handle and commits a traveling violation. That'll be the second turnover of the game on Fennimore early on here. 2-0. Belmont again leading Fennimore. Inbound pass taken by Taylor. Facing a double team, almost a triple team. Now Carson Raymaker going to push it up for Belmont. Gets it across the timeline. Kicks it back out to Rickers, right wing. Now deep into the corner to Leitzinger. Leitzinger back out to Raymaker. Cross court here to Brittany Taylor. Now into the corner to Wadig. Wadig traveled. That'll be Belmont's first turnover. 2-0. Belmont on top of Fennimore here on Super Hits 106 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. If you're watching at home, thank you very much. Glad to be with you tonight for some high school hoops action. Taking the inbound pass, number 12, Brooklyn Ritchie for Fennimore. Gives it back to the point to Katie Kenny. Now quick pass up the floor to Kylie Cole. Back out to Kenny. Kenny will set up top of the key. Swings it off left wing to Peyton Lindusky. Back to Kenny, now to the right wing. This is Cole. Back to Kenny, rotates to Lindusky. She'll stop and pop for three. Off the glass, she called bank. And the bank was open. 3-2, Fennimore up by a point early. 15:49 to play here in this first half. Lexi Rickers gets it over the top pass, takes it all the way in and draws a foul. She'll be shooting 2 at the line. That was a nice over-the-top pass. And Rickers took it and ran with it, forcing the issue and drawing the contact. So 2 shots at the line for Rickers. The foul committed by Peyton Lindusky, her first. First free throw is no good off the back of the iron. Second attempt, back iron, no good as well. Rickers 0 for 2. 3-2 is the score. Fennimore by a point, 15.5 to go here in this first half. In the lane, we have a double dribble. This is on Brooklyn Ritchie. Turnover number 3 early here on Fennimore. And Fennimore going to drop out of some full court press here, so Belmont will have an easier time bringing it up. Brittany Taylor across the timeline controls the point. Taylor tried to pass it, and it was deflected and stolen. Picked off by Zink. It's Briley Zink. Passes it back to Kenny. Kenny across the timeline into the corner. 3-pointer by Cole. No good. Back iron, but an offensive rebound. And putting it back up in traffic and scoring is Brooklyn Ritchie. Her first basket makes it 5-2 Fennimore. 15:02 to play here in the first half. Taylor controlling top of the key. Swings it off to Wadig, left wing. She'll drive in, kicks. Raymaker for 3. Got it! Carson Raymaker from the right wing knocks it down and ties the game at 5. Zink gets the inbound pass for Fennimore. Passes it up ahead to Ritchie. Kenny drives in. Now kicks the corner to Cole. Back to Kenny. Pass deflected. Cole gets it on the baseline. Back out to Kenny for 3. Got it!
Kenny for 3.
Kate Kenny's first 3. That's 2 threes tonight for Fennimore already. 8-5. Fennimore on top by 3 with 14:17 to go. First half. Belmont basketball in the half court. Lexi Rickers fouled by Zink. First on Zink. Second team foul against Fennimore tonight. Golden Eagles lead 8-5. Off the inbound, Zoe Wadig. Freshman for Belmont takes it. Pass deflected, goes back to Wadig. She recovers. And passes inside to Raymaker. We have a foul. Going to be a reach in on Kenny. And a sub off the bench. Claire Kleteka subs into the game now for Belmont. Meanwhile, Carson Raymaker inbounding for the Braves. Gets it in to Lexi Rickers. Passes down low to Jalen Leitzinger. She misses the layup. Too strong off the backboard. Fennimore ball. 8-5, Fennimore by 3. 13:50 to go. Here in the first half, ball stolen by Kleteka. Outlet pass up ahead to Raymaker. Almost lost it, but she recovers. And now stops dribble out near top of the key does Raymaker. Passes it off. Right side Kleteka now gives it down to number 14. That's Jalen Leitzinger. Leitzinger drives the lane, throws it up, missed it, gets her own miss. Now kicks it back out to Kleteka for 3. No good. Rebound this time taken by Landusky. She'll pass it up to Zink. Zink kicks it to Kenny, top of the key for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound loose and goes out of bounds. Last touched by Cole. It will be Belmont basketball. 8-5, Fennimore by 3. Brittany Taylor bringing the ball up for Belmont here. Crosses the timeline. Crossover dribble right down Broadway, and she's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay Belmont basketball. Boy, the lane opened up, but defense quickly got in there to block. I think Cole might have had a hand on that. Inbound pass taken by Leitzinger, now out to Taylor. Over to Raymaker, she will dribble drive in. Now kicks it out to Kleteka, top of the key. Rickers in the corner, open for 3, hits the side of the backboard, and then commits an over the back foul. Still 8-5, Fennimore by 3, 12:37 to play. First half. Zink has it stolen. That one picked off by Lexi Rickers. That's turnover number 5 on Fennimore here early. 12:26 to play. Pass inside for Leitzinger. She lost it. That'll be a turnover on Belmont. This pass was a little bit too strong. And bringing the ball back up for Fennimore here, it is number 20, Campbell Fitzgerald. Now to Kenny. Inside. It's Ritchie. Back out to Zink for 3. Side iron, no good. Rebound, Kleteka. Kleteka is fouled by Brooklyn Ritchie. And a couple subs come in for Belmont here. Macy Krantz off the bench and Zoe Wadig check in respectively. Checking out Lexi Rickers and Brittany Taylor. And Wadig bringing the ball up for Belmont. Stops across the timeline. Passes it up to Kleteka. She's fouled by number 2. That's Eden Fry. Team foul number 5. Just one on Belmont so far in this first half. 8-5, Fennimore still up by 3. Off the inbound, Kleteka takes it. She looks to attack the lane. Has it stolen from behind by Zink. Good defense. Now it's stolen back by Wadig. And now it's tied up, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Belmont. So inbounding will be Carson Raymaker, baseline right. 8-5, Fennimore still by 3, 11:45 to play in the first half. Raymaker gets it in to Wadig, now out to Leitzinger. Leitzinger out on the left wing. Working on Campbell, passes up top of the key to Raymaker. Raymaker directing traffic there. She'll back away. And now kick it to Leitzinger, left wing. Leitzinger out to Kleteka. Kleteka out to Krantz. Krantz into the corner to Wadig for 3. Too strong. Rebounded underneath by Ritchie. Outlet pass up ahead to Fry. Fry gives it back to Ritchie. Now in the corner to Campbell. Ritchie fade away in the lane and missed it. Rebound Leitzinger with the board. And Leitzinger will bring the ball up for Belmont. Passes it off to Wadig on the right wing. Wadig out to Krantz. Top of the key. Rotates over to Kliteka. Pass inside, deflected and stolen. It was intended for Wadig, but not an accurate pass, and it was picked off by Fennimore. Zink passes it up ahead to Ritchie. She's in the right corner. Looks to penetrate. Now kicks to the left side. Campbell for three. Missed it. Zink lost it out of bounds, but it was stripped out by, I believe, Kliteka rather, of Belmont. And we have a couple subs back into the game for Belmont here. And looks like a timeout is taken on the floor. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Thank some of our fine sponsors for tonight's action. They include Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont. For all of your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Game also brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. They can assist you with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and the crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric of Belmont. Community First Bank, first for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. Back to action here. Fennimore basketball. Kenny inbounding baseline right for the Golden Eagles. Gets it into Campbell. Open three from the corner. Missed it. Side iron. Zink gets the offensive rebound for Fennimore. Back out to Lundusky. She'll fire up a three. This one is too strong. Rebounded by Raymaker. Raymaker quickly up the floor for the Braves. Now hands it off to Wadig. Wadig stopped her dribble at the top of the key, then gives it back to Raymaker. She'll penetrate, and she's blocked. Ritchie, I think, with the rejection. Campbell the other way. Puts it up, missed it. Rebound Krantz. Still 8-5. We've been stuck on that score for a while. Fennimore leading by 3. Krantz gets it in the corner for Belmont. Now Taylor. She'll dribble out of pressure back up near half court. Taylor looking to hand it off. And a foul is charged on Zink.
Fouls on number 1, Bradley Zink. That's your second personal. Team 6.
Sub comes into the game for Belmont. Jalen Leitzinger checks back in. Leitzinger gets the inbound. Dribbles out of pressure, going to take it in, throw it up, missed it. Rebound boarded up by Cole of Fennimore. Now to Kenny. Kenny passes it up to Zink. Now up ahead. Taking it in is Ritchie, and she powers it up for 2. Good job by Brooklyn Ritchie to use her body, create contact, and knocks down the shot. 10-5 Fennimore with 9:10 to play here in the first half. That's Lexi Rickers. Now left wing over to Leitzinger for Belmont. Gives it back to Wadig. Wadig near top of the key, drives in, trying to backdoor pass. It was picked off. Stolen by Kenny. Cole pushes it up, now to Zink. Over to Lundusky, three-pointer, top of the key, got it.
Lundusky for 3.
Fennimore has jumped out to a 13-5 lead with 8:39 to play here in the first half. Belmont struggling to get any points on the board. Haven't scored for a while. Almost a steal there. Lexi Rickers going to drive it in, kicks it out. Leitzinger left side. Backs out of pressure. Gives it back to Taylor. Taylor setting up top of the key for the Braves. Looking to attack. A floater. Missed it. Rebound, Lundusky. And she's fouled. Reach in on Brittany Taylor. Second team foul on Belmont. First on Taylor tonight. Carson Raymaker checks back in for Belmont. 13-5. Fennimore on top with 8:08 to play here in the first half. Right side, Campbell controls for Fennimore. Passes inside to Ritchie. Ritchie under the hoop, blocked by the hoop. Rebound goes to Raymaker. She's off and running the other way. Raymaker in transition, layup, blocked, but a foul by Campbell. And Raymaker going to be shooting 2 at the line.
Campbell Fitzgerald, that's her first personal, team 7. Carson Wright at the line, shooting 2.
Raymaker with 2 shots here. First one is good. 4 points for Raymaker. 13-6. Belmont finally gets a point in, and that one's good. Make it 13-7. It had been quite a stretch for Belmont. They finally get a couple free throws in and are down 6 now, 13-7. 7:47 to go. 3-pointer by Kenny the other way is good. That's a second 3 of the game for Kenny. She now has 6 points. 16-7, Fennimore. And Wadig lost the handle. That's going to be another turnover. It's stolen away by Campbell Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now will take it all the way the other way and lays it up for 2. 18-7, Fennimore with 7:15 to go in the first half. Lexi Rickers kicks it to the corner, right wing. It's Carson Raymaker. Raymaker looking to attack, goes baseline. Bounce pass over to Wadig for 3. Missed it. The rebound boarded up by Ritchie. Fennimore ball out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald going to take it in, does a Euro step, draws the foul. 2 shots at the line. Carson Raymaker picks up her first personal, team foul number 3 on Belmont. 2 shots for Campbell Fitzgerald, who has 2 points. First free throw, no good. And 1 more coming up.
Reagan Spangler in for the Braves. Katie Nelson in for the Eagles.
And Reagan Spangler just checked in for Belmont here with 6:49 to play till halftime. Second free throw is no good. Rebound. Raymaker gets it. 18-7, Fennimore. Raymaker has it out on the right wing. Passes off to Spangler on the left wing. Now gives it up to Rickers. Rotates over to Jalen Leitzinger. A pass inside to Rickers. Goes out of bounds. Last touched by Rickers. That'll be a turnover on Belmont. Their 8th. Fennimore basketball leading 18-7. 6:20 to play till halftime. 6:25 to play till halftime, excuse me. Kenny has it, half court. Dribbling off a screen, they say she traveled. Turnover number 6 on the Golden Eagles. So Belmont ball, 18-7. Fennimore leading Belmont. Brittany Taylor sets up top of the key for the Braves. Stops her dribble. Back out to Raymaker. Raymaker passes in the lane. Gets it up to Rickers, who draws the foul. 2 shots coming up for Lexi Rickers at the line. Landusky picks up her second personal, team foul number 8 on Fennimore. 2 shots for Rickers, and she misses that one. Lexi Rickers now 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Zink back in for Fennimore here. Also checking in, it was Catherine Nelson. And Eden Fry checked back in as well. 1 more free throw here for Rickers. This one is good. 18-8, a 10-point lead for Fennimore. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Kenny brings it up, passes off to Ritchie. Now right side to Nelson. Gets it to Zink. Fry, top of the key, back to Zink. Zink looking to attack, cut off. Back out to Kenny. And we have a whistle and a foul, I think a reach in on Raymaker. Nope, it's on Taylor, actually. It'll be her second, and team foul number 4 on Belmont. Meanwhile, Fennimore going to be inbounding baseline right. Claire Kaleteca checks in now for Belmont for Brittany Taylor. Off the inbound, Zink takes it, gets it out, top of the key. Now to Kenny. Back to Ritchie. to Zink. Zink. Open three for Zink is no good. Nelson's putback too strong. Claire Klateca gets the rebound for Belmont. And Klateca pushes it up, passes it ahead to Leitzinger. Leitzinger drives in, draws contact, misses, gets her own miss, and then gets fouled. It's team foul number 9. This is a 2-shot foul, though, but one more foul on Fennimore, and the double bonus will be in effect. That foul on Nelson is just her first. First free throw by Leitzinger, no good.
Kylie Cole into the Eagles.
Second free throw. Good. So Leitzinger got one of 2. It's 18-9. Fennimore up, 5:08 to go, first half. Kenny brings it up for the Eagles. Looking to attack, dishes out to Cole. Now to Zink. Pass up top of the key to Ritchie. Ritchie looking to attack. Does. Kicks it out now to Nelson. Nelson drives the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound taken by Rickers. Rickers the other way. Passes it down to Leitzinger, who drives and draws the foul. Two more free throws for Jalen Leitzinger. Foul charge to Zink. That'll be her third personal, so Zink in a bit of foul trouble. First free throw, no good. Back iron by Leitzinger.
Eden Fry and Campbell Fitzgerald in for the Eagles.
Second free throw does fall. Makes it a 8-point game now. 18-10, 4:39 to play, first half. Fennimore leads Belmont, non-conference girls basketball, here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio YouTube channel. Strong take by Ritchie. She was double teamed and looks to be fouled by Rickers.
Fouls on number 4, Lexi Rickers. That's her second personal, team's fifth.
Second on Rickers.
Brooklyn Ritchie at the line, shooting 2.
2 shots for Ritchie. And the first one is good. Got the roll. Looked like it was going to pop out for a second. Zoe Wadig checks in for Belmont now. One more free throw for Ritchie. She has 5 points. And the free throw is good. Make it 6.
Timeout Fennimore. It's a 30-second timeout.
Fennimore calls a timeout, leading by 10, 20-10. We'll keep it here. Want to thank our sponsors, Mound City Bank. Their total line of credit allows you to use the equity in your home to do the things you want. Stop at a Mound City Bank to apply. Offer subject to approval. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at moundcitybank.com. Also, Anytime Roofing. Visit anytimeroofingwi.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Lely Center Monroe. And Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services, more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Inbound play tied up. We got a jump ball between Raymaker and Fitzgerald. Fennimore basketball. Fennimore leads by 10, 22-10. 4:21 to play here in this first half. Inbound taken by Ritchie. She drives in. Gets it back. Ritchie driving in on Leitzinger. Out to Cole for 3. Short. Rebound. Boarded up by Cole. Gets her own miss. Now out to Fitzgerald. Posting up underneath is Cole, who powers it over Wadig for 2. That's her first basket. 22-10. Fennimore on top. Belmont ball into the corner. It is Leitzinger. Leitzinger, left wing. Passes it up to Wadig. Wadig looking to penetrate. Lost the handle. That'll be a turnover. Macy Krantz checks in for Belmont here with 3:41 to play till halftime. as Kenny brings it up for Fennimore. Fennimore up 22-10. Fitzgerald has it. Now a three by Kenny, off the side of the rim, no good, but a nice rebound by Campbell Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will stop and pop for three. That one's no good. Rebound Leitzinger of Belmont. Outlet pass up ahead to Kleteca. Kleteca passes to Raymaker, who's double teamed, almost triple teamed. Gets it back out to Kleteca. Now to Krantz. Krantz posting up, draws the foul. Good post up by Macy Krantz. And that will put Krantz at the line to shoot two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is short. One more coming up. Still 22-10. Fennimore on top of Belmont. Second free throw is good. Make it 22-11. Fennimore breaking the press from Belmont to get it ahead to Fry. Now she'll pass it out to Fitzgerald. Now to Cole. Inside to Kenny. Back out to Cole. Long two is in and out. Rebound put back. No good. Raymaker gets the rebound. Ritchie couldn't finish on the putback. Now Raymaker brings it back in transition. Back out to Kleteca for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound loose. Coming up with it is Leitzinger. Missed the putback. Rebound this time taken by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now double teamed. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Wadig. Fennimore hangs on. Kenny to inbound. Gets it to Fitzgerald. 2:16 to play. Kenny passes it up. Up ahead to Ritchie. Ritchie drives the lane around the defense, but missed the layup. Rebound taken by Leitzinger. Outlet pass up ahead to Carson Raymaker. Now to Leitzinger. Layup good and one.
Basket's good and a foul.
Leitzinger snuck behind the defense and got a quick layup. Cole picks up the personal. That's her second and team foul number 10.
Leitzinger at the line, shooting one.
So Jalen Leitzinger trying for the three-point play with the free throw here, but misses. 22-13. Fennimore up, 1:52 to go till halftime. 9-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Cole kicks it back to Fitzgerald at the top of the key. Passes inside to Ritchie. Ritchie missed, but Fry gets the rebound. Offensive board. Back out now to Kenny. Kenny, floater, missed. Rebound, Cole, put back, good. Second bucket of the game for Cole. She has 4 points, and it's 24-13 Fennimore with 1:19 to go in the first half. Belmont gets it to the corner to Zoe Wadig. She drives in, passes it out to Leitzinger. Now to Raymaker. Raymaker looking to attack, drives the lane, draws the foul. Foul charge to Ritchie. 2 shots for Raymaker at the line.
Number 12, Brooklyn Ritchie. That's her second personal.
Second foul on Ritchie. Again, double bonus in effect, but 2 shots, and there's the first one's a miss by Raymaker. One more free throw coming up. Reagan Spangler checks back in for Belmont here. She'll come in for Wadig. 24-13. Fennimore leads. Second free throw no good either. Under a minute to play now in the first half. Ritchie has it. Near top of the key, gives to Kenny. Passes to Fitzgerald. In the lane to Ritchie. Kicks it out to Fry for 3. Missed it. Put back, no good. Rebound taken underneath by Reagan Spangler, and she's fouled from behind, I believe, by Fitzgerald. That'll put Spangler to the free throw line to shoot 2. Double bonus is in effect.
Action, third personal.
That was the third personal on Campbell Fitzgerald, so she's in a bit of foul trouble. First free throw is good by Spangler. One more coming up here for Spangler. Missed that one, back iron. Rebound boarded up by Fennimore. 32 seconds left. Again, some pressure being applied here by Belmont. Fennimore gets across the timeline. Lendusky passes inside, ball is tipped inside to Nelson, but she missed the layup. Fry gets the rebound, kicks it out to Lendusky. Lendusky out to the top of the key. We have a reach-in foul on Raymaker. That'll be team foul number 6.
Second personal. Team 6.
Second on Raymaker. 11.4 seconds left in the first half. Kenny inbounding. And the ball is stolen off the inbound by Leitzinger. Gets it out to Raymaker. She'll pop a 3 and got it. That's her second 3, and it's now 24-17, and that is your halftime score. Fennimore on top, 24-17, but Belmont making a late surge. Pulls within 7. They were down 10 plus for most of the first half, but have pulled it within 7. We should have a good second half, and we'll bring you your McNett Electric halftime report coming up next here on Super Hits 106 and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pre-game 3. Kohl's has 20% off gifts that are so good, your family might think you read their minds. Check off your list now with cozy, thoughtful, and stylish gifts that will make them say, oh, how did you know? Yep, with these presents from Kohl's, you're gonna leave them feeling impressed and convinced that you're a psychic. Shop Kohl's for an extra 20% off gifts that are the perfect fit. Select styles. Offer ends November 22nd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Pre-game 3.
Welcome back to Fennimore High School. Rob Spangler here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. It's high school girls hoops. Belmont at Fennimore, non-conference action. And our halftime score is 24-17, Fennimore leading Belmont. Welcome to the McNett Electric halftime report. For all your electrical needs, call McNett Electric at Belmont. We'll be back with halftime stats. We'll also take a look at the shoebox scoreboard, some other scores from around the area. That's all coming up after this. You're on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1, what happened to customer service? You're expected to check yourself out at the store, you're expected to pay 3% extra to use credit cards, and you're expected to unbox your own mattress and set it up yourself. Well, not at Dubuque Mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. At Dubuque Mattress, customer service is alive and well. When you buy a mattress from us, we take care of everything. We deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. We don't charge for using credit cards, and we offer free financing. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Grant Regional Health Center is proud to bring local heart care to our community. We're excited to welcome Dr. Kashi, board-certified cardiologist, and Brooke Shannon, PAC, to our medical team. Together, they provide comprehensive cardiology care, from early detection and prevention to long-term management of heart disease. Call 608-723-2131 to receive exceptional specialized heart care right here, close to home with less travel. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 1.
Rob Spangler live from the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth in Fennimore. And when I say booth, I mean the stands with the fans in Fennimore. I do have a table, though. So I brought that, but I have a table. 24-17, your halftime score. Fennimore leads Belmont by 7. And welcome to the McNett Electric Halftime Report. We do have some scores to share with you from around the area. On our Shoebox scoreboard, it's presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. We have a halftime score over on our sister station, 97.7 Country WGLR. Lancaster leads Wazeeka-Steuben 24-16 at halftime in girls basketball. Platteville is leading Mineral Point 12-8 with 8:14 remaining in the first half there. That's on the X Extreme 107.1. So those are a couple scores on our Shoebox scoreboard. And of course, our score here, 24-17. The Belmont Braves trailing the host Fennimore Golden Eagles at halftime. We'll take a look at halftime stats. Those are coming up next, plus our Millie's Diner halftime fix, all on the way on the McNett Electric Halftime Report on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 2, from small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed, working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance. They'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Get ready for the ultimate Black Friday weekend at Riddle's Jewelry. Enjoy 40% off diamond, gemstone, and gold jewelry during this limited time event. Check out our amazing doorbusters. Grab a 1-carat total weight lab-grown diamond pendant for just $499. This is your chance to make the season shine with our lowest prices. Don't wait. Visit Riddle's Jewelry this weekend. Riddle's Jewelry, family owned since 1959.
Riddle's Jewelry, located in the Kennedy Mall. In Game 2.
We're back on the McNett Electric Halftime Report. Halftime score 24-17. The host Fennimore Golden Eagles lead the visiting Belmont Braves in non-conference girls hoops. Let's take a look at halftime stats. We'll start with Belmont. Leading the way for the Braves, it is Carson Raymaker. The junior has 8 points, had 2 big three-pointers, one right before the end of the first half to pull Belmont within 7, which is your halftime lead. Also for Belmont, Jalen Leitzinger was 6, and then 1 point apiece for Lexi Rickers. Reagan Spangler off the bench with 1, and Macy Krantz had a point as well. Again, that coming, of course, from the free throw line. For Fennimore, leading the way with 6 points apiece, Peyton Landusky, 2 big three-pointers, and Kate Kenny, also 2 big three-pointers, both of them with 6 points. Brooklyn Ritchie had 6 as well. And then 4 for Kylie Cole and 2 for Campbell Fitzgerald. And that rounds out scoring for the Fennimore Golden Eagles. Turnovers for Belmont had them unofficially for 9 in the first half. For Fennimore, 6. So Fennimore the fewer turnovers and, of course, a lead at the break. They're up 24-17 at halftime. We'll take another break, be back with our Millie's Diner halftime fix coming up next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Boosters to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppables beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness so you can smell unstoppable.
Hey, nice job, Pete. I like those clean lines. Fellas, do we have anyone that can get to Greenport today?
At Corey's Landscaping, the staffing plan is in the weeds.
Anthony, we need that leaf blower over here. 3 more new customer requests just came in. Who wants to work some overtime?
He needs to dig up quality landscapers, and fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
In Game 3.
Rob Spangler back from the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. Our halftime score, 24-17. Fennimore Golden Eagles lead the Belmont Braves at halftime here on Super Hits 106 and also our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me tonight. And time for the Millie's Diner halftime fix for Belmont. Down 7 at halftime to Fennimore. Really, the main fix is make your free throws. Belmont is shooting a poor 7 of 17 from the free throw line, which is below 50%. So if they get 17 free throw attempts in the second half and shoot a higher percentage, they have obviously a much better chance of making a comeback in this game. So really, to me, it's an easy one. Make your free throws. That's it. For Fennimore, well, obviously, you want to hang on to the lead. Fennimore hasn't had as much of a problem with free throw shooting. They are 2 for 4, which is exactly 50%. Not great, but slightly better than Belmont. Granted, they haven't shot many free throws, so what you could deduce from that is Fennimore needs to attack the rim more and draw more contact in the second half. That is our Millie's Diner halftime fix. Time to wrap up the halftime report brought to you by McNett Electric of Belmont. Call McNett Electric for all of your electrical needs. And we are ready for second half action. Again, Fennimore leads it 24-17 here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Well, just about ready for second half action. Thank a few sponsors. Bouse Electric, call Brad, Adrian, and Josh Busher at Bouse Electric of Lancaster and Fennimore. And Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montford, and at sloans.com. All right, we're ready to get back into action here. Belmont ball, and Carson Raymaker takes the inbound at half court. And we are underway. And the ball is kicked by Ritchie. So Belmont will inbound again. Waded gets it in to Raymaker. Raymaker setting up top of the key. Passes down to Rickers. Rickers going to go to the rim. Missed the layup. Rebound tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Fennimore. Kenny inbounding here for Fennimore. Gets it into Ritchie. Back to Kenny. Now passes ahead to Zink. Now Lindusky. Lindusky thought she might have traveled, but no call. Now driving the lane, it's Ritchie. Layup attempt, good.
Ritchie.
26-17. Fennimore on top. Belmont ball. Brittany Taylor controls left wing. She'll attack. Now dishes it out to Lexi Rickers. Rotates over to Jalen Leitzinger. Leitzinger passes off to Wading. Wading drives in, up and under move, missed it. Rebound boarded by Lindusky. Kenny, she'll walk the ball up the floor for Fennimore. Passes it ahead to Zink. Zink drives the lane, kicks it out. Kenny, back to Zink for three. Missed it. That one goes out of bounds. Belmont ball. Still 26-17 Fennimore, 16:39 to go. Second half. High school girls basketball, non-conference action. Thanks for joining us here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Raymaker has it out on the left wing for Belmont here. Raymaker passes it off to Rickers. Rickers bounce pass to Leitzinger. Now to Wading. Wading drives in, cut out. Rotates over to Raymaker. Now inside to Lexi Rickers. She missed. Rebound taken by Kenny. Pushes it up here for Fennimore. Passes off to Lindusky. Now they rotate to Zink. Back out to Zink. Now to Kenny, top of the key. Zink on the right wing. Bounce pass inside to Ritchie. Now rotates to Cole for three. Missed it. Rebound loose. Goes out of bounds off Fennimore. Good effort by Kenny, but couldn't quite corral the ball. Belmont basketball. Raymaker bringing it up here for Belmont. Passes down to Rickers. Out to Leitzinger for three. Back iron, no good. Taylor the rebound. Offensive board for Belmont. Now Raymaker to the rim, but missed it. Now it's tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favoring Belmont this time. Raymaker to inbound for the Braves. 15:09 to go here in the second half. 26-17 Fennimore off the inbound. Rickers has it. Over to Leitzinger on the right wing. Whoop, almost had it stripped by Lindusky. Dribbles off a screen. Passes out to Wadig. Left corner. Out to Taylor at the top of the key. Taylor over to Raymaker. Now to Leitzinger. Leitzinger looking to drive. Throws a errant pass into the lane. It's picked off. Intended for Wadig, but stolen easily by Kenny. Kenny brings it up now for Fennimore. 14:19 to go. Second half. Pass down to the corner to Zink. Back to Kenny. Back to Zink in the corner. Now out to Ritchie. Ritchie looking to drive, and she's fouled by Rickers. That's her third. So Rickers in a bit of foul trouble here. 14:04 to go. Second half. 26-17 Fennimore. 14:02 to go. In the second half. Ball's deflected and stolen. Zoe waiting to steal. She will lay it up on the other end. And that's her first bucket. 26-19. Fennimore leading. Now Belmont putting some full court press on. They almost get a steal. Kenny stops her dribble, gives it up to Zink. Then Zink passes it up ahead to Lindusky. Now to Ritchie. Ritchie in transition. Gets the roll. 28-19. Fennimore on top. 13:22 to play. Taylor, top of the key, gives it off to Rickers now in the corner. It is Leitzinger. Leitzinger back out to Raymaker. Rotates over to Wadig. Wadig pops a long three, missed it. Rebound. And we got a reach-in foul on the rebound. Cole was going to get it easily and was fouled from behind by Carson Raymaker. That's Raymaker's third as well. So Raymaker in a bit of foul trouble too. And take the inbound as Ritchie here for Fennimore. Passes it up ahead to Campbell Fitzgerald. Now up ahead to Zink. Back to Fitzgerald. Rotates it around to Cole. Now to Kenny. Fitzgerald for three. Got it.
Campbell Fitzgerald for three.
First three of the game for Fitzgerald. She now has 5 points. 31-19 Fennimore. 12:33 to play. Second half. Rickers, top of the key for the Braves. Passes it off to Raymaker. Now over to Wadig. Wadig penetrates. Kicks it back out to Rickers. Now over to Wadig. Wadig gonna drive. Cut off. Out to Raymaker. Lost the handle. Gets it inside to Rickers, who misses. Rebound boarded up by Fennimore. Kenny passes into the corner to Ritchie. Now Fitzgerald, floater off the glass, missed that one. Rebound Raymaker. Raymaker, a outlet pass deflected out of bounds by Kenny. Stays Belmont basketball. Now some subs for both teams. as Fry checks in for Belmont, and Kleteka and Spangler check back in for Belmont here. Inbounding, it is Raymaker. Gets it into Leitzinger. Over to Kleteka now on the right wing. Deep in the corner here, it's Brittany Taylor. Gives it up to Spangler, rotates over to Leitzinger. Leitzinger drives in. Off the window, too strong. Rebound boarded up by Fry. And now to Kenny. Kenny brings it across the timeline. Passes off to Zink here on the left wing for Fennimore. Fennimore up 31-19. Pass inside, Ritchie posting up, puts it up, and gets the roll. Tough shot. Brooklyn Ritchie got the roll, 33-19, and a timeout will be taken. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. Fennimore on top of Belmont, 33-19. Back after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4, some things are meant to come in a box, like chocolates, phones, or jewelry, but some things aren't, like a mattress. Hi, this is Doug Dolper with Dubuque Mattress, and there are two major reasons why your next mattress should not come from a box. First, when foam is compressed for too long, it will lose its ability to return to its full thickness. And second, a good quality mattress, one worth the money you paid for it, is too heavy to ship by parcel service. With mattresses, lighter isn't better, period. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Your snooze, your mom.
Santa arrives at Kennedy Mall Saturday, November 22nd. Festivities start at 11 a.m. Then Santa will make his grand entrance in a golf cart parade. Remember, it's Saturday, November 22nd. For more information on holiday events, visit KennedyMall.com. That's subject to change without notice.
Your store, your mom. The holidays are here at Kennedy Mall.
In Game 4.
Welcome back to Fennimore in the Ayers Furniture Best Seat in the House broadcast booth. Rob Spangler on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 33-19 Fennimore. Belmont has the ball out of the timeout. And controlling left wing, it is Leitzinger. Gives it down to Spangler. Spangler going to drive baseline, powers it up off the glass and scores. Reagan Spangler's first bucket. She has 3 points. And it's 33-21. Now Zink bringing it up here for Fennimore. Takes it up the floor and a blocking foul on Macy Krantz. Fennimore will inbound it from the baseline. That's the first on Krantz. Lindusky checking into the game. She'll come in for Fry. 33-21 Fennimore, 10:29 to play here in this second half. Lindusky, a long three, missed it. It's tied up. Jump ball favoring Fennimore. Golden Eagles will inbound again. Baseline left. Kenny to throw it in. Gets it in to Lindusky. Now out to Ritchie. Ritchie drives the paint. Kicks it out. Fitzgerald for three. Can't connect. Rebound boarded up by Kleteka. Kleteka passes ahead to Taylor. Taylor all the way to the rim. Scores. Brittany Taylor left uncontested. Drives in and draws the foul. Zink facing a double team now. Gets it back to Ritchie. Outlet pass up ahead to Lindusky. Pass in the lane and shot is no good. Putback is no good. Ball is still loose. Tied up. This time the jump ball will favor Belmont with 9:48 to play here in this second half. 33-23, a 10-point lead for Fennimore. And Brittany Taylor will bring the ball up for the Braves. Taylor crosses the timeline. Passes off to Kleteka on the right wing. Now to Krantz. Krantz gives it over to Leitzinger. Thought about a three, drives the lane, puts it off the window and scores. 33-25, Belmont starting to chip into that lead a little bit. Fitzgerald passes it up ahead to Zink. Zink way outside. Stopped her travel, and it's stolen away by Reagan Spangler. Spangler, fast break the other way. She loses a handle, gets it back. Now back out to Taylor. And rotates over to Leitzinger. Leitzinger going to dribble in, stops, gives back to Taylor. Out at the top of the key. Taylor directing traffic. Now to Leitzinger. Over to Spangler. In the corner, Kleteka launches the three. That one's too strong. Rebound boarded up by Fennimore's Lindusky. Timeout taken by Coach Ben Wood and the Fennimore Golden Eagles. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break as well. 33-25, Fennimore leading Belmont here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People's State Bank. People's State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charge. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People's State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People's State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, Mitch here from Kieler Family Dental. There's never been a better time to explore what's possible for you and your family at our 3 state-of-the-art facilities. From routine dental care to same-day crowns to clear aligners, veneers, and implants, we cover a wide spectrum of dental services. Call our team and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
In Game 5.
Welcome back to Fennimore. Rob Spangler here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Score is 33-25. Fennimore leading Belmont. And now a steal out of the break. This is stolen by Taylor. She'll draw the foul, taking it to the rim, and she'll shoot 2. The steal and the foul, and I believe Kenny is going to be charged with the personal there with 8:36 remaining here in this second half. Belmont making a late game push here. We'll see if they can keep it up. First free throw is no good, and that poor free throw shooting continues for Belmont. They were just 7 of 17 in the first half from the free throw line. Let's see if Taylor can hit this one. It is good, so 1 of 2. 33-26, Fennimore on top with 8:36 to play in the second half. Pass up ahead to Lindusky. Lindusky will take it in, throw it off the glass and miss it. Rebound taken by Kleteka. Kleteka leading the break the other way, gives to Taylor. Top of the key, Leitzinger, wide open 3, but missed it. The ball is loose on the ground. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Fennimore. And Belmont again going to apply some full court pressure here as it goes to Ritchie. They get it across the timeline up to Cole. Now a 3 by Zink. Missed it, went out of bounds. Belmont ball. Brittany Taylor bringing it up. 33-26. Fennimore leading Belmont with 8:03 to play in this second half. Leitzinger just about lost it. Now out to Kleteka. Way outside, and then she just threw it away. Not sure who that pass was intended for. Fennimore basketball. 7:53 to go. Inbound coming. Zink takes it. Gets it back to Ritchie, who then passes it ahead to Cole. Back to Ritchie. Ritchie will drive in. Goes down hard. Foul on Macy Krantz.
Stayed on her shoulders for a little bit.
Still 33-26. Fennimore inbounding baseline left here. Off the inbound, Zink drives in, then kicks it out to Ritchie, top of the key. Rotates over. Posting up, it's Ritchie. Now to Zink for 3. Got it! First basket of the game for Zink. 33-20. Oh, they put the score up on the wrong side. It should be 36-27. The scoreboard operator made a mistake. Anyway, Leitzinger looking to attack, and the ball is knocked loose in the lane, recovered by Fennimore. Kenny pushes it up here for Fennimore. Three-pointer launched by Ritchie, no good. Rebound taken by Taylor. Taylor on the other end, weaves between traffic and scores. That was a tough shot. 36-31. Actually, I think that score is inaccurate as well. They just added another basket to Belmont. They should take actually 2 off from the score now, and we have a whistle. And there we go. Well, now the score is, that's not right. I believe it should be 36-29, I believe. So we're going to try and square that away. And while they do that, let's thank some sponsors. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's, over 40 years of professional friendly service. Also, People's State Bank, personal, home, business, and ag loans. All right, so 36-28 is what the score is. Fennimore leads, 6.5 to go. 8-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Kenny has it out near half court. Backdoor pass to Zink. Floater good. And pushing the ball back up for Belmont. It is Taylor. Has it out on the right wing. Gives it up to Krantz. Three-pointer. No good. Fired up by Rickers. Rebound. Boarded up by Landusky. Now Ritchie drives the lane, throws it up and scores. That was a tough off-balance shot by Ritchie, and it goes down. Now Raymaker brings it up for Belmont. Timeout taken by Belmont here. 5:38 remaining. We'll keep it here and thank our sponsors. They include Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repairs on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best in Fennimore. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. Stair installation, refinishing needs. Call Ryan Carver, the only National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Benton, and TriStar Pallets of Highland. TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Jim Drury and the gang a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland, TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Belmont basketball out of the timeout. Raymaker inbounding. Getting it into Taylor, who lost it out of bounds. Fennimore ball and the lead 40-28 now. And taking the inbound, it's Ritchie. 5.5 to go. Kenny now. Pass to Cole down the lane, lays it up for 2. 42-28, Fennimore now surging. Now Taylor the other way, throws it up, way too strong off the backboard, misses. Rebound to Kenny. 42-28. Fennimore, 5:04 to play. Well, if Belmont's going to come back, they're going to have to get a stop here and start answering back rather quickly. We have a whistle and a foul inside on Lexi Rickers. I think that's her 4th. So she's the one away from fouling out for Belmont. Off the inbound, taking it is Cole for Fennimore. Gets it out to Kenny. 4:46 to play. Kenny back out to Zink. Zink passes to Cole, now to Kenny on the right wing. Back up to Landusky for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound taken by Rickers. Rickers passes off to Leitzinger, almost stolen. Leitzinger hangs on. Passes down to Raymaker now. Gives it off to Krantz, top of the key. Rotates to Rickers. Back to Krantz. Entry pass, Leitzinger powers it up and scores. Tough shot by Leitzinger. Belmont within 12. 4 minutes left in this game, though. They're running out of time. If you're Fennimore, you can be patient with the basketball here. Kenny has it in the corner. Passes it down to Ritchie. Ritchie drives, draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Macy Krantz committing the personal.
Number 35, Macy Krantz, her third personal.
That'll be the third on Krantz.
Brooklyn Ritchie at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good by Ritchie.
Claire Pateka and Zoe Whitty in for the Braves.
Second free throw drops. So Ritchie hits both. 44-30 now, a 14-point lead for Fennimore. Just trying to salt this one away. This ball deflected out of bounds by Ritchie. Belmont will get it back. 3:36 left. The Braves need to score quickly. And they get it in to Taylor. Taylor will set up at the top of the key. And now passes off to Kleteka. She will try to get it inside to Raymaker, but it's a turnover, and then there's a foul. Kleteka actually turned it over, then committed a foul afterwards. And Kenny will go back down and shoot the 1-and-1. So Fennimore trying to salt the game away at the free throw line. Kenny's first one no good. Rebound Kleteka. Brings it up. Now out to Raymaker. Rotates to Taylor out on the left wing. And Belmont being very patient with the ball, but they need to score quickly. They're down by 14 points. Dribble drive down the lane. It's Raymaker. And she forces contact and will shoot 2. First free throw from Raymaker, no good. The free throw shooting woes continue for Belmont. One more free throw coming up. Second attempt is good. They've been well below 50% free throw shooting tonight, has Belmont. 44-31. Fennimore on top. 3 minutes to go in this one. Zink brings it up right side for Fennimore. Out to Kenny. Coach Wood calling out the play. And, if you're Fennimore, you can take your time. Don't have to get up a quick shot. There is a foul here, though. Ritchie takes it inside and draws the contact from Raymaker. Fourth personal on Raymaker, so she has one more to give. And Ritchie will shoot 2, and the first one is good. Now, Brooklyn Ritchie's had a really solid outing tonight. Second attempt is no good. I think we had a reach-in foul on Ritchie after the miss. Belmont basketball.
Number 12, that's her third personal. Team's third.
Ben Wood doing some good work cleaning up the floor. 45-31 Fennimore here, 2.5 to go. Raymaker brings it up for Belmont. Passes down to Lexi Rickers. Inside to Raymaker now, backing down. Kicks it out to Leitzinger. Leitzinger drives. Back to Taylor, now kicks it out. Three-pointer blocked. Rejected by Kenny. Kenny on the other end, the layup is no good. Wadig gets the rebound and gives it back to Raymaker. Now she'll stop and pop for three. That one's no good. Lindusky the rebound for Fennimore and gives it back to Kenny. Under 2 minutes to go. Fennimore with the lead, 45-31. Again, if you're the Golden Eagles, you can take your time, spread the ball out, pass it around, burn some clock. Here comes Zink driving the lane, and a foul.
Oh, for number 12, Zoe Winning. That's her first personal.
Zoe Wadig picks up the personal foul there. That's her first. And Zink will shoot 2. Briley Zink, 5 points for her tonight. Actually led Fennimore in scoring in their first game. Second free throw is no good. Or first free throw is no good, rather. One more coming up. Second one is good. So Zink hits 1 of 2. 46-31, Fennimore, minute 42 to play. Cross-court pass to Wadig. Wadig looking to attack, does, right down the lane, and missed the layup. Rebound boarded up by Zink of Fennimore. And now Kenny will bring it up with a minute 28 left. Fennimore getting ready for a wholesale change, going to the bench. Three-pointer by Lindusky is no good. Rebound to Zink. Zink will lay it up and gets it. And that will
30-second timeout.
That will actually allow Fennimore to call a timeout and get those bench players into the game with a minute 9 left. 48-31, Fennimore cruising over Belmont in non-conference girls basketball. Coming up, our post-game show. It is the Reeves Wealth Management and Edward Jones post-game show. And inbound pass taken by Brittany Taylor. She'll bring it up for Belmont here. Passes down to Raymaker on the right wing. Back to Taylor. Puts it up. Misses. Rebound taken by Rickers. Back out to Leitzinger. Back to Rickers. Now to Raymaker. Raymaker puts it up. Missed it. Rebound Nelson for Fennimore. Has it batted away. Raymaker gets it, then lost it out of bounds. And it's Fennimore basketball. 38.7 seconds left. Inbound taken by Fitzgerald. Passes ahead to Fry. Fry to Nelson. Back out to Fitzgerald. Rotates over to the right side. That is a new player, number 10, Ava Winkers. And now Kenny will take it baseline and score. First regular field goal of the game. She did have a couple threes. 8 points for Kenny. 10 seconds left now. Leitzinger drives, draws a foul with 9.2 to go. 50-31. Fennimore by 19. And the first free throw, no good by Leitzinger. Leitzinger just 2 of 6 free throw shooting tonight. And that one is good. Make it 3 of 7. 50-32. Fennimore leads. 2 seconds left. And that will do it. Final score, 50-32. Fennimore over Belmont in non-conference girls basketball. And we'll be back with the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones postgame show next year on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Board the bus with Midwest Bus Trips to Mall of America December 6th and 7th. Leave the stress behind. They'll take care of the driving, the gas, the parking, and your hotel accommodations. Shop over 520 stores, 60 restaurants, plus there's Nickelodeon Universe, Moose Mountain Adventure Golf, Sea Life Minnesota Aquarium, and more. Save your spot and learn more at MidwestBusTrips.com. Board the bus with Midwest Bus Trips to Mall of America Saturday, December 6th and 7th with Dubuque's Super Hits 106.
It's the biggest savings event of the year. Menards, 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Save big money on everything you need for any project. We've got something for everyone. Homeowners, contractors, DIYers, the kids, and even grandma. Hurry, Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
11% mail-in rebate is a merchandise credit check. Good on future in-store purchases. See Menards.com for details.
In Game 6.
Welcome back to the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Final tonight, 50-32. Fennimore over Belmont, non-conference girls basketball. Belmont falls to 0-1. Fennimore now 2-0 on the young season. Game brought to you by Rundy Plumbing and Heating in Belmont. For all your agricultural, commercial, residential needs, call Rundy Plumbing and Heating of Belmont. Game also brought to you in part by these fine sponsors. Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help with your next roofing or siding project. Lely Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Lely Center Monroe. And WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-Brands.com. Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColeAcersGolfandGrill.com. And Applied Micro, your computer networking specialists in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. All right, we'll take another break. Be back. We'll check scores on the Shoebox scoreboard next. And then we'll have post-game stats, and we'll hand out our awards. All coming up. Final 50-32, Fennimore over Belmont, non-conference girls hoops, here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
I'm here today with Nick Heston from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Nick, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there is no need for plug-in charging.
That's awesome. But what about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, the hybrid model's regenerative braking charges the battery while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there's a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and take a test drive today.
In Game 7.
And welcome back to the post-game show. It is the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show. Our final score tonight, 50-32, Fennimore over Belmont, non-conference girls basketball. And let's see, do we have any finals? No, we do not. Over on our sister station, 97.7 Country, Lancaster was leading Wazeeka Steuben 24-16 at halftime. Don't have an update on that one, but it's certainly in the second half. That's on WGLR and also the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Platteville leading Mineral Point in the tight one, 39-32, with 7:44 left in the second half. That game on the X Extreme 107.1 tonight. So those are a couple scores for you. We'll take another break and be back with our final stats. Again, the final score, 50-32, Fennimore defeats Belmont. We'll also hand out our awards, all coming up on the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show after this on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Projects Done Perfect takes this special time to recognize and salute the men and women in uniform who are standing tall for our freedom around the world. Let's remember them in our thoughts, prayers, and our letters from home. This message is courtesy of Nathan and family at Projects Done Perfect, serving the area with pride and integrity, specializing in new construction and all your commercial and residential projects. Like them on Facebook. Call 563-213-7070 for Projects Done Perfect. On the air because they care.
In Game 8.
Hey, welcome back to the Edward Jones at Reeves Wealth Management postgame show. And we're kind enough to be joined up in the broadcast booth, which consists of a table in the stands. Ben Wood. It wasn't in the budget to get us an actual broadcast
we'll
booth.
We'll have to work on that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. It's a good sight line up here. Hey, congratulations on the win, 50-32. For a while there in the second half, this game tightened up and it got to single digits, and it looked like maybe Belmont was making a run. And then you guys just really put the clamps on defensively and also started making some shots. Talk about that and finishing this game strong.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Belmont's team, they're never going to quit. Great group of girls, great coach. And I probably should have called the timeout a little sooner. They went on a little run, and I was going to see if we could get through it. I called the timeout, regrouped us, and we responded. I mean, my leaders tonight, that was a much grittier game than we had on Tuesday night, and it's nice to see the ball go in the hoop. Makes things a little easier.
And back-to-back games, you have different leading scorers. On Tuesday night, it was Briley Zink who, as you kind of said, willed your team to win. Now, she did finish with 8 points, had a couple big buckets in the second half, but Brooklyn Ritchie, wow, what a game. 18 for her tonight to lead all scorers.
Yeah, and she was disappointed on Tuesday night. She didn't play her best game, and that's huge to be able to play, have a night off, play the next night, and respond. And Brooklyn's a girl, you're going to see her name a lot in the stat sheet. She's my only returning first-team all-conference player, and I think she's going to have a little easier night's sleep than she did on Tuesday. Like she would tell you that, too.
Absolutely. Well, you get 2 games in the first week of the season, and they're both dubs. That has to feel pretty good, huh, Coach?
Yeah, I started off 0-5 my first year last year, played some really good teams, Belmont, Prairie du Chien, and this year I felt like we had good things brewing. And like I said, Belmont's a good team, and Colleen's a heck of a coach. I just respect her a lot. She's built a great program there, and I've actually learned from her and tried to implement some of those things, and Belmont will be a tough team all year, and that the next couple of years.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us on the post-game show. Congratulations on the win and the 2-0 start.
All right, thanks, Rob.
All right, that's Ben Wood, head coach for the Fennimore Golden Eagles. They get the win tonight, 50-32 over Belmont, and we'll be back with more of our Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show next here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkersCenter.com.
In Game 9.
And welcome back. It is the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management postgame show. Final tonight, 50-32, Fennimore over Belmont in non-conference girls basketball. Fennimore improves to 2-0. Belmont falls to 0-1. Let's take a look at our post-game stats. We'll start with Belmont leading the way. The only double-digit score for the Braves was Jalen Leitsinger. She had 11 points, 6 in the first half, 5 in the second half. Carson Raymaker chipped in 9. Then it dropped off pretty severely after that. 3 for Reagan Spangler. 5 from Brittany Taylor, then 3 from Reagan Spangler off the bench. 2 points for Zoe Wadig, 1 for Macy Krantz off the bench, and 1 for Lexi Rickers. Belmont had them unofficially for 12 turnovers on the game. For Fennimore, leading the way, Brooklyn Ritchie, 18 points, led all scorers. She was the only double-digit scorer for Fennimore, followed by 8 from Kate Kenny, 8 from Briley Zink, 6 apiece for Peyton Lindusky and Kylie Cole, and then 5 for Campbell Fitzgerald. And Fennimore holds on to get the win. Those are your post-game stats. We'll take another break, be back with our awards, and we'll take a look at that shoebox scoreboard right after this. 50-32 Fennimore over Belmont in non-conference girls basketball on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 10.
Hi, this is Christine Rowley of Rowley Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Advanced surgical care is closer than you think. Grant Regional Health Center offers Southwest Wisconsin the latest surgical procedures supported by leading-edge diagnostic imaging. Board-certified general surgeons Dr. Rimko and Dr. Kazi perform minimally invasive procedures, which result in enhanced surgical precision, quicker recovery times, and improved patient outcomes. At Grant Regional Health Center, you'll receive innovative, advanced care from a caring, compassionate staff, all close to home. Learn more at grantregional.com.
In game 10.
Hey, we're back on the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones postgame show. Our final score tonight, 50-32. The Fennimore Golden Eagles defeat the Belmont Braves. And let's take a look at our shoebox scoreboard. Let's see, Lancaster gets a win on the road up at Wazeeka Steuben tonight, 51-39. That's the final there. And let's see, Platteville leading Mineral Point 55-46 with 2.5 minutes left in that one. That's on Extreme 107.1 tonight. All right, we'll take another break. We'll be back with awards next. 50-32 Fennimore over Belmont in non-conference girls basketball here on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-game 1 minute.
Shop Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena Square off Highway 20. Find all your grocery, deli, and bakery needs, plus specialty cakes and weekly sales. Get cuts to order from the meat department, including fresh-cut Angus beef. Tammy's Piggly Wiggly also has you covered with party trays. And check out the best selection of local wines and craft beers around. Look for the weekly flyer online at shopthepig.com. Then head to Tammy's Piggly Wiggly in Galena.
Board the bus with Midwest Bus Trips to Mall of America December 6th and 7th. Leave the stress behind. They'll take care of the driving, the gas, the parking, and your hotel accommodations. Shop over 520 stores, 60 restaurants, plus there's Nickelodeon Universe, Moose Mountain Adventure Golf, Sea Life Minnesota Aquarium, and more. Save your spot and learn more at MidwestBusTrips.com. Board the bus with Midwest Bus Trips to Mall of America Saturday, December 6th and 7th with Dubuque's Super Hits 106.
I'm here today with Keith Dula from Anderson Weber Toyota in Dubuque. Keith, it seems like hybrids are dominating the roads, but there aren't many charging locations in Dubuque.
Agreed. Luckily, Toyota hybrids don't require plug-in charging. The Toyota hybrid system is built to charge while the vehicle is being driven, so there's no need for plug-in charging.
That's awesome. What about the battery life? Should people be worried about its longevity?
Not at all. Toyota has sold over 5 million hybrids in the last 25 years. Plus, their battery warranty covers you for 10 years or 150,000 miles.
How does regular maintenance on a hybrid compare to a gas model?
Hey, that's a great question. Toyota hybrid vehicles require the same maintenance as gas-powered models and oftentimes even less. For example, the hybrid model's regenerative braking charges the battery while slowing down the vehicle, increasing the life of the vehicle's brake pads.
Wow, it seems like there are a lot of benefits in choosing a hybrid Toyota. Visit Anderson Weber in Dubuque to learn more and to take a test drive today.
Hi, this is Doug Dolter with Dubuque Mattress. Mattresses are not something that you should have to unbox and set up yourself. Frankly, they're cumbersome. That's why at Dubuque Mattress, we deliver, set up, and get rid of the old mattress for you. And it's not just for people in Dubuque. We deliver just about anywhere. Chicago, Des Moines, Minneapolis, Kansas City, or anywhere in between. So, when it's time for you to get a new mattress, let Dubuque Mattress take care of all of it for you. Dubuque Mattress, for the rest of your life.
Dubuque Mattress Factory, you get a little snooze time.
Happy holidays. This is Sue Rydell from the Bell Tower Theater inviting you to our uproarious new comedy. Tired of performing a Christmas carol year after year, 3 actors decide instead to perform every Christmas story ever told, plus traditions from around the world and every carol ever sung. Don't miss every Christmas story ever told, and then some, December 5th to the 21st. Tickets are just $26. Call 588-3377 or visit belltowertheater.net. Sponsored by Green State Credit Union.
Your high school postgame show is brought to you by Elena and Ben Reeves at Edward Jones, a financial service firm serving individuals and business owners.
Is your money working as hard as it should be? This is Elena Reeves with Edward Jones. If you want to provide for your children's education, reduce your tax bill, or prepare for a comfortable retirement, we need to talk. Today, more than ever, your financial security deserves the attention of full-time financial advisors. Take advantage of our years of experience. Contact financial advisors Elena or Ben Reeves at 608-348-2441 or stop by our office on Highways 80 and 81 in Platteville next to Sups Nutrition. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And we're back on the Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management post-game show. Time to hand out some awards. Our final score tonight is 50-32. Fennimore knocks off Belmont in non-conference girls hoops. Time to name our MVP, most valuable player. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville is our sponsor. Hermson's will be the MVP of your next project. Go to Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. MVP for me, this one pretty easy, no-brainer. Brooklyn Ritchie for Fennimore led all scorers, 18 points. The only double-digit scorer for Fennimore, really an outstanding effort from the 5'10 junior, and she is our MVP. Time for the Tricor Turning Point of the Game, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Well, it was a 7-point game at halftime, 24-17, and Belmont pulled it even a little bit tighter than that. They got down to 6 points in the second half. That's when Fennimore, Ben Wood kind of referenced it when we talked to him on the postgame show, called a timeout, regrouped, and boy, did the Fennimore Golden Eagles finish strong. A couple big buckets by Briley Zink, hit a 3, and then a backdoor screen for a 2. And Brooklyn Ritchie knocked down a couple more shots. And Ritchie, who, again, was a high scorer with 18, she scored 12 of those in the second half. So our turning point, certainly the timeout point when Belmont had pulled within single digits in the second half. And then Fennimore finishing strong after that and holding on to win and ultimately winning by 18 points. So pretty emphatic win. That is our Tricor Turning Point. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance. Scrapper of the game, our final award. That's brought to you by West End Salvage. Scrapper of the game, players whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to lay the opponent to waste. Presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. And looking at scrappiness, who do we want to go for scrappy player? Kind of looking at both rosters here. And I think Jalen Leitzinger probably deserves a nod. She led Belmont in scoring with 11 points, 6 in the first half, 5 in the second half. Gritty, gutty performance. I know her free throw shooting, she would have liked to have, done better from the free throw line. She was 3 from 7 at the free throw line, so a little bit below 500. But just her overall scrappiness, though, and compete level was very high. So, we're going to call her our scrapper of the game. It's brought to you by West End Salvage. It's the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out in trying to allay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. Well, again, the final 50-32 Fennimore over Belmont. One more break. We'll be back to wrap up the Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show coming up next on Super Hits 106.
Post-game 1 minute.
Next Wednesday at 9 a.m., Dubuque Super Hits 106 becomes your home for holiday favorites. Don't miss our Christmas music kickoff, powered by the original Miracle Car Wash in Dubuque.
Dubuque Super Hits 106.
Get ready. The illuminated CPKC Holiday Train rolls into Dubuque this Monday, November 24th, with a free concert by Smash Mouth.
And then I saw her face. I'm a believer.
Plus, dazzling displays, a food drive, and plenty of community spirit. The train stops around 9:45. Join Dubuque Super Hits 106 at Kelly's Cafe, 2370 Romberg Avenue, as we collect non-perishable food items for Riverbend Food Bank. We'll even have a special treat to say thank you while supplies last. Learn more about our food drive and the CPKC Holiday Train on our Facebook events page with Dubuque Super Hits 106.
Dubuque Super Hits 106.
The countdown to Christmas music is on. Check out our countdown clock at superhits106.com. Powered by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental. And Riders in the Sky. Christmas the Cowboy Way, December 20th at Five Flags Theater in Dubuque. Win a pair of tickets now at superhits106.com. Christmas music starts the day before Thanksgiving on Dubuque Super Hits 106. Your home for holiday favorites.
Dubuque Super Hits 106.
Toys in every store. And holly on your own front door. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And starting the day before Thanksgiving, Dubuque Super Hits 106 will become your home for holiday favorites.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
Post-game 1 minute.
Time to wrap up with our Reeves Wealth Management at Edward Jones post-game show. Our final tonight is 50-32 Fennimore over Belmont non-conference girls hoops. We have one more final to share on the Shoebox scoreboard, brought to you by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Platteville defeats Mineral Point 63-51, and Lancaster knocks off Wazeeka-Steuben 51-39. We had those two games on Extreme 107.1 and 97.7 Country, respectively. We do have one more game this week. Tomorrow night, we'll be bringing you high school girls hoops Benton at Boscobel. That's on 97.7 Country tomorrow, 7 o'clock tip, and also on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, so check that out. Don't forget the Badger men's basketball team plays BYU tomorrow afternoon in the Bad Boy Mower Series tournament, 2:30 tip-off on AM 1590 WPVL ESPN Radio. Well, that'll wrap it up for me, Rob Spangler, from Fennimore High School. Again, the final, 50-32. Fennimore knocks off Belmont in non-conference girls hoops. For Super Hits 106 KIYX Sageville Dubuque, I'm Rob Spangler. You have a great rest of your Thursday night.
This has been a Queen